Hi guys, I'm hopping on today because I'm super excited to try this new foundation from Dior. It's their Natural Nude foundation and it's supposed to give you a very beautiful glowy finish, but most importantly it uses 96% of natural derived ingredients. I feel like that's stepping a bit into the clean beauty realm, and for me personally I've been quite interested in the clean beauty realm as well. I've been trying the Ilia foundation. I got quite a few pieces from Cure Rice as well, so I feel like because right now my skin has matured a little bit, I would say it's not as oily, I can use these clean beauty products that has more nourishing properties for the skin, hence why I'm super excited to try this foundation today. I've prepped my skin as usual with a little bit of brightener underneath the eyes and a little bit of correction on the sides of my mouth and a tad bit of oil controlling primer on the nose area, and going with the foundation right now. What I find interesting with this foundation is how they teach you or how they tell you to choose your shade. It basically says it takes a few minutes for each shade of foundation to reveal its full intensity on the skin, so be sure to let the foundation dry completely on the skin for you to find your perfect match. So that's quite interesting. It's hinting to me like there might be some kind of like, maybe I wouldn't say oxidization, but some kind of transforming properties of this foundation on your skin, but we don't know. We're trying it out right now. Before I start, I'll let you guys know I picked up the shade 0N and this is what it looks like on my hand. So it's quite sturdy, so it's not as liquidy, and just gonna apply to the skin straight away. And for me personally, I have been using quite less foundation nowadays. It does have a very pleasant fragrance, very floral and fresh. And you guys can see it gives you a very beautiful glow. That's one layer of the foundation on my skin. You guys can see it's definitely light coverage as the product promotes, but it gives you this beautiful, beautiful glow. Mega glow on my cheek area right now. I'm just gonna go in with a very light second layer on the cheek area with the remainder on my hand. I don't want to waste it. Just tapping it on. That's the foundation on my skin, and right off the bat, the foundation is extremely glowy. The finish is also really smooth, especially on my nose area where I get a little bit of problem in terms of foundation just getting patchy. This applied incredibly smooth, and also it's really lightweight on the skin as well. There's no kind of stress or pressure on the skin. There is scent and it is lingering. It is not strong though, so it's a very nice floral scent. I do quite enjoy it because it gives you that luxury feel of the product, but just letting you guys know there is a scent. But right now I'm just loving the glow. I am going to go in with concealer and also powder just to like dim down, especially on my nose area and any other area that I don't want that much of a glow. But my cheeks, I just feel it's so beautiful, a plump right now. I'm back and this is the makeup done. I went in with a very light makeup today, kind of embracing the glowiness of the skin. I did put a touch of powder on the nose area, along the jaws and on the forehead, basically keeping the cheeks without powder. And for the blush today as well, I'm using a cream just to go along with that whole glowiness of the skin. And I'm really enjoying this look. Right now I feel like it's just beautiful. And what I was mentioning before, that the foundation, to determine the right shade of the foundation, you need to let it sit for a while. For me personally, I don't feel the foundation changed that much in tone or color, and I'm just really loving it right now. The scent is still there and I do enjoy the scent, and it's just beautiful. We don't have a big day planned out today, and it's actually quite late in the day. It's 2 right now. I'll try to keep this foundation on for as long as I can, but I can't promise anything. We do have shopping right now, like after James finishes shower, and also we have Korean barbecue. The weather today is actually quite humid, so I think it's a really good opportunity to try out the longevity of this foundation, even though it's very glowy. So yeah, I'll check back with you guys in a few hours and I'll let you guys know how the foundation is wearing. But right now it's incredibly beautiful. Hi guys, I'm back for a really quick check-in. I don't even have time to close the door, and that's an old jacket of mine. It's actually one of Yayan's bed, and here she is coming through. But it's 4 right now, so it's 2 hours since the initial makeup application. We've went out and we've eaten as well. So just looking at the makeup, everything's really intact at the moment. It's still really beautifully glowy. And I don't feel like my oils are coming through. It's just a really natural overall beautiful glow. Just gonna look at my smaller mirror now. Have a piece of eyebrow. Everything's looking good. On this side of my mouth, on the side of my mouth where I put concealer on, it looks like there's a bit of texture. Might be the concealer I'm using is not mixing well with the foundation. But everywhere else looks so nice. Still really nice and glowy. Thumbs up. Hi guys, I'm back from my final check-in now. Right now is 7:45, we'll round it up to 8. So I had this foundation on for about 6 hours now. And just looking at my complexion, it is really dewy, especially for my nose area. So I just got my 1 ply of tissue and I really do need to blot. So I'm only going to blot my nose area because everywhere else I actually want to maintain the shine or the glow. Assessing the foundation right now, my complexion still looks really natural and glowy. In terms of my nose area where I just blotted, I feel like foundation did come off there on my tissue paper that I just used, and you can see definitely my skin tone peeking through on this side of my nose. And on the first check-in when I pointed out there was dryness around the mouth. Right now on the corner of my mouth here, especially on this side, the skin is lifting, and I do have difficulties of foundation sticking to on the side of my mouth and on my chin area for sure, because I do have a dry area there. On my chin area I feel like the foundation is intact, but on the sides of my mouth where I have the most movement and also the dryness is definitely there, the foundation or the skin is lifting underneath. Overall the foundation still looks really beautiful, and I'm not upset with it. I'm actually really liking the finish of the foundation, even after 6 hours where I went through a humid day, where I went to Korean barbecue, and also where I was a bit oily. And I only used a very tiny amount of powder when I first initially applied on makeup, and I didn't blot throughout the day except for just then. So I'm really happy with this foundation. I know today's wear test is a tad short, so if you guys have any more questions, please leave it down below, and I'll keep using this foundation in different situations just to give this foundation a real test. But for now, I'm really enjoying this foundation. So if you guys have any more questions, do leave it down below. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below as well. It'll help me out so much. And until next time, bye.